Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. So, a woman jumped into or jumped over the barrier for an enclosure where a Jaguar was. I believe it's a Jaguar, and she got, I wouldn't know. I don't know if I would characterize it attack. I think it swiped at her, But I mean, those animals are so strong, and their claws are so sharp that even one swipe will it'll do severe damage, and it did. There's a little video here of her sort of rolling on the ground in pain, being helped by others. I don't know. I guess at this point, the zoo or the wildlife professionals had secured the Jaguar. At no time, and they're very clear about this, the Wildlife World Zoo in, I think it's in Maricopa County near Phoenix. They said at no time was the Jaguar ever out of the enclosure. She jumped at the barrier to get a selfie. I don't know if I even said that, to take a picture of herself, I guess in close proximity to the animal. Obviously not smart, man, not smart, even though, we all do silly things, man. I remember me taking the photos near the alligator down in Hilton Head. I'm never doing that again, ever. And, and actually some people have been killed by alligators recently because there's so many of them down there, but that's beside the point. Here's the video, and it's definitely pretty remarkable.
We got it to release if I stuck a water bottle. Okay? Here, I got some. I'm going to keep an ASAP over there, please. Anybody, call Deb, right? Anybody. Deb, on lens, please.
That's the first I watched it. I only watched a few seconds of it before I, sort of prepped for this video. That's bad. She's in bad shape there, and I mean, she's going to be okay, I'm sure. And but I hadn't watched the whole thing. It's pretty bad. Definitely, she was hurt badly. So, a woman has been attacked by a jaguar at the Arizona Zoo after climbing over a barrier near the animal's enclosure so she could get a better photo. Witnesses said the woman was trying to take a selfie with the jaguar on Saturday when it lashed out at the Wildlife World Zoo near Phoenix, which is this right here. And there's photos of the animal over at the Daily Mail. Shoot. It's a very big black Jaguar. And I looked through all these photos, and I do not see him in here. But it is photoed over at the Daily Mail. Very big animal. So strong. I'm sure that nothing's going to, that the animal did absolutely nothing wrong. She had climbed over a barricade to get closer to the Jaguar's enclosure when the animal reached out and swiped at her. The woman suffered severe lacerations to her arm and was bleeding heavily. Footage shot by witnesses showed a woman lying on the floor crying in pain as she nursed her injured arm. The video showed a deep gash on the woman's arm. Zoo officials acknowledged the woman had climbed over the barricade and said they were investigating. We regret to inform that this evening before closing there was an incident reported involving a guest who crossed over the barrier to get a photo according to eyewitnesses. Wildlife World Zoo said in a statement. There's the animal. The woman had climbed over a barricade to get closer to the Jaguar's enclosure. So I don't know if she was still not in the enclosure, but she was close enough for him to swipe at her. That's what it sounds like, because otherwise maybe she would have been flat out killed. I really don't know. Zoo director, the visitor sustained non-life-threatening injuries to their arm from one of our female Jaguars. At the request of the family, paramedics were called. At no time was the animal out of its enclosure. The incident is being fully investigated. Zoo director Michael Olson said it is the second time in a month that the Jaguar had swiped at a visitor. The zoo said the Jaguar would not be euthanized. We can promise you nothing will happen to our Jaguar, the zoo said in a statement. She's a wild animal, and there were proper barriers in place to keep our guests safe. Safe, not a wild animal's fault when barriers are crossed. Still sending prayers to the woman and her family. So it's still just not totally clear to me. I believe, there's probably a barrier. You can get closer to the cage, and somehow he was able to swipe at her through the cage. I'm not fully understanding that. So let's check it out over here. A Jaguar attacked a woman who reportedly crossed over a barrier while trying to take a photo Saturday at West Valley Wildlife Park, according to the fire officials. Rural Metro fire crews responded to a report of a lady attacked by a Jaguar at 6:40 p.m. Doesn't say here either. All right, well, that is, that's the story there, dude. That is the story there. All right, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.